Hello everyone, Jack the Striker tapping in. How are you doing? What do I keep this? Yes. I was in the middle of still trying out the adjustments of a deck of mine, but we'll see how it goes with this game, I guess. We won hard, and then this guy played one of the earliest painful countries I have ever seen, and that hurt me quite a lot. Okay, here I pay to life, we play this guy. We get extra mana. Okay. Since we have 2 mana here, we can just play like this. And smash. Yep, there comes this thing. This is the artifact thing. Oops. Why am I drawing so many lands right now? Alright. Right. Looking good so far. The Quantum Riddler. And Esper Origins. Yeah, okay, Winter Night Stories does have a good synergy with Quantum Riddler. From the graveyard, at least. Alright. For now, it would deal 4 damage. Let's see what we get. Huh. I know he has a board wipes, or at least he played a board wipe in his last game, so I would rather have these things like this. Or maybe I'm lucky. Let's see if I'm lucky, right? Oh, okay, I was too greedy. Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna get greedy here. I'm just gonna play it safe. Let him play the board wipe if necessary. Okay. And we win. Oh, nice. Oh, what a round. I can tell you guys, this round was something. Yes! Oh, I still feel so comfortable with Avatar Aang. Alright, I mean, we have already been starting, but I still need to set up something, so for everyone, give me 3 minutes. I will just... Hello? 3 minutes, and I will be there. Ah, no, make it 2 minutes. Ah, right. Well then, hello everyone. It's good to see you on board on our journey. So, for everyone who missed the rest of the plan, I gathered enough money to once again be able to participate in this traditional event. I like Best of Threes after all. And I have updated it. The deck. So, I mean, I can already call it not Kuruk, but the Zozai. So, this was the control deck that I worked on, and I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but the standard meta is really heavily focused on the Izzet decks once again. Izzet getting so many bans, Avatar Aang is coming out, Izzet is back into the role. So I had to adjust the deck a little bit. I needed to find a reprint of Feed the Swarm because it destroys target creature or enchantment an opponent controls. Why is enchantment so important? Because the main idea of a lot of these Izzet decks work around the Monument of Endurance, which is an artifact we can sadly hard handle. But this one can handle the enchantment, which is also an important part in that deck. As well as the annuals we have here. So we have to see if this deck works better now. This deck is based on Kuruk, who turns around, letting you your spells that you play give you a lot of draw. So I'm really curious how this deck turns out. And the other deck we have in plan in trying out once again is the Avatar Aang. We were very close a lot of time with this deck. We had some unlucky draws sometimes. What I adjusted is now I put 2 Llanowar Elves away, focused more on the Spirit Revival here. So the idea of this deck now is to be faster. Here we also see Nature's Rhythm. So to get faster the engines out while still having a lot of good sideboard potential. You see a lot of exercise here, also because of Izzet. So yeah, these are basically the plan. I should have mentioned it, but I did play a little bit on myself and already reached Mythic, and not only that, but even a very high rank that I now even got a number here and not a percent like the last time. So the Avatar deck definitely still is worth it. I played a lot of Aang and that got me to Mythic. So now that I'm on Mythic in the higher ranks, we are gonna try and see how these decks fare in the Mythic rank and which of these 2 I will try today. So since best of 3 can take a lot of time, we will this time go for best of 1s. We will play the Airborne deck and the Zozai deck. And let's see which of these can actually lead to more wins. I would say we will play 5 times Airborne and 5 times Zozai. Let's go. Hey, too hard to think. How are you doing so far? Oh wow, already playing against a 340 guy. A higher ranked guy. Well, this hunt is good. Let's see how it goes. Okay, Forest and Llanowar Elf. It could be a very fast deck. It could also like an green ramp deck. Ooh, that sounds very delicious. You're kind of making me envy here. Korean barbecue. I didn't even tasted anything like that, so it must be very delicious. Okay, I'm not sure if it's like a green ramp deck now, or if it's more focused around the spider because of the Leyline Weaver. This generally is a very good common because it allows you to we play some. So let me see. We would have enough for this. So we have blue, green. Yeah, we can even play the Aang later on if necessary. For now, we will play Aang at the crossroads. He cannot interact anyways. And wow, we hit nothing. Unlucky, I guess. We cannot even attack. Like, he's got very, very good, strong creatures there. Like, Korean barbecue, not to Korea myself, also not. I still wish to go to Korea at some point. I was in Japan and ate a lot of good Japanese food there. That was great. Even if I play it, he can replay it. Whenever one or more non-token creatures you control die. Okay, die. It says die, it doesn't say... Right, let's remove this guy so we have an easier time getting truth to his HPs. It's like a buffet style where you pay for each person and then it's like you can eat. There's a grill. Maybe I ate something like that in Japan. I do remember having this grill in front of me and eating from it, so it does kind of remember me to the... Actually, I'm gonna take the Bramble Familiar here, because I can like replay it and search for my stuff. Right. But it sounds very interesting. So generally I'm a fan of that. If I attack now, I could turn Aang around, but it would not give me enough damage. So I feel like it's better if I just look for something. Okay, not really what I wish to hit, but at least we get some more mana. Huh. We can just replay it by tapping the breeding pool, I guess. And play this one as well. So now we are going high into ramp. 1, 2, okay, here I have 2 mana. 1, 2, 3, no, 3 mana even. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I can turn Aang around. I'm gonna try to be a bit more offensive here. Actually, let's go into combat first. Earthbend this guy. This is Vigilance, so... So this one we can attack with, and we attack with Aang. And that's it. What is he gonna do now? And when he tries to block Aang, I'm gonna turn Aang around. Well, he gets a copy. Okay, here we tap for... oh, whatever. So that's 3 mana. 4 mana. To pay. Alright. I think we paid enough mana. I actually wish to tap the Bramble Familiar on the Badgermore Cup here, because the Bramble Familiar is a little bit better, but it's fine. I also made a mistake that I should have tapped Aang while attacking. Ooh, indestructible, not bad. Then again, by doing that, he just throwed one in, not multiple ones. I guess it was fine in the end. Now this is interesting. What happens if I kill this? I'm gonna try it out. Ah, double creature's power. I forgot that. Damn. I just lost my Aang the Steen Savior. Well, it's fine though. When I attack with all my creatures next turn, they all get +1/+1. Alright, first we are looking for land, and I think we are just gonna flicker the Bramble Familiar now. Okay, here, tap for mana, we play this guy. And we'll hope to see if we can maybe find something that can help us right now. Okay, we've got a dog here, but the dog is not gonna help us. We've got an Aang Swift Savior, so we lost one upper. We could still get an... Yep, there's our Aang. With that one we can flicker this guy, which is exactly what I wanted. Now we replay this guy just because we can. And now I'm gonna swing him for a lot of damage. Ah, true, I do not have the other guy anymore, but whatever. Here we come swinging for a lot of damage. Yeah, he just gave up. In the end, Aang and La Ocean's Fury is also a good finisher. In the Avatar Air comp. Oh wait, ah yeah, it was best of one, true. Alright. First game, first win. That's great. I actually have to see too hard to think, because I do not think that in Germany we have the Korean barbecue. I would really like to try it out though. But I do not know of any, at least not anything close by, but maybe in Munich there might be one or two restaurants that share the possibility. Oh, it's a legendary Katara versus Zuko fight. Let's see who wins. Okay, this is a good hand. We have our dog here, a Bramble Familiar, and some mana ramp as well. Here we do this. Since we have green-blue here, I'm really thinking, but I think I should take blue here so I can like play this guy. Oh damn, it comes in tapped anyways. Then it might be better if I just play this guy first. I'm not sure what for a deck she plays or he plays. Like, I'm not even sure if it's a she or he. Okay, red, white, green, blue. It's probably an all color. Is that the right decision? No, I cannot play this guy. Alright, here we tap this guy for 2 mana. Now I'm gonna get here some mana and replay this guy. Let's see what we find. Okay. A Nature's Rhythm in the graveyard. We've got a dog here, we already had it. So we have the chance for a Quantum Riddler, I think, to draw some cards and have a big body on the field, pulling a lot of pressure. Let's get some more extra mana, shall we not? Okay, our board looks ridiculous now. I feel like this is a Simic deck, even though we're playing 3 colors. Like, we are not even playing the Simic ramp deck, but now it just feels like that. Well, he's still building up with his ally deck. Yep. Alright. Against the normal decks, Avatar Aang is doing its job. Here, there was no Aang, but yeah, Avatar Aang is doing its job. It's just the airbend deck, what can you say? But it's also a good ramp deck. We have to, like, I have to agree that it's actually also a very strong ramp deck. I didn't expect that the best of ones would go this well though. But we will be meeting our end soon, because at one point the Izzet decks are gonna come and they are super strong. In best of ones I always barely manage to hold my ground on that versus them, you see? So let's just hope we don't see them for a while. Oh, Mistrise Village. Okay, here I could have played a Bramble Familiar, but the chance is high that it could get removed. Since I see only blue, I'm not sure what for colors he had. Now I know what for colors he had, and now I knew it would have been fine, but it's whatever. Now I'm gonna play it, and then in that same moment airbend it, or that's what was the plan, but I guess here he shows that he's Azurius control, white, blue, and definitely focusing on counter spells. Which ain't great, honestly, but doable, handleable. Let's see what he will do in my end step. Nothing, alright. He plays for time. I do not need to use my interactions. That's the nice part about this. Just gonna strike him for 2 this time. I have 3 mana available for my Aang in worst cases. If now comes a Damnation though, that would hurt a bit. Yeah, Day of Judgment, I felt it. Well, it's time to draw some cards, I guess. Well, actually, 2 mana, yeah, no. Let's draw some cards. Maybe we draw a land for the turn. Ah, perfect, there we go. Good old control the deck with Day of Judgment. Who doesn't love it? I do. I really hate when I play this deck against control, because it's so annoying. Ah, because he wasn't on the field, I didn't have the free mana to interact here. That's sad. But it is what it is. We play 1 Airbender Ascension in hopes that it at least somehow like channels truth and goes up. Using the Aang against Kutsul was a mistake here, I guess. I have no Cavern of Souls, so he can, as always, interact. Well, let's make him use it for Aang at the Crossroads, because I wouldn't let it truth if I were him. Oh wow. He's either looking for a No More Lies or any other counter spell. Yeah, figured. So that was his second No More Lies. Oof. Really? Ujin? Oh, I have nothing against Planeswalker in this version of my deck. And I don't have the mana to start my combo. Well, I would have somewhat now, but I'm missing the most important piece. It's so sad that I cannot airbend planeswalkers. I'm just gonna try it, let's see how it goes. Probably just gonna intercept it or destroy it when I get lost. Right? Oh! That's surprising. Yep, that works. Oh boy.
Chaos here.
Oh. Like, I enjoy my control decks because they have at least some creatures. So it's not like I can just keep doing this forever and all. And this is just... If Doc was at least out, I could always recast Aang for free here, but not like this, sadly. Yeah, with the Eugene, I have no Planeswalker removal. This is getting really... Like, he's so lucky with the things he got. Oh, well. Go Plains! Smack that Ugin for me. I'm not sure what for colorless things he might have, but maybe I should have pumped the Plains a bit more. This is just boring to play now. He has complete control. I can't do shit. Oh my god, this guy is stupid. He destroys my breeding pool to get rid of my dog, but that way I get a second mana again, which means my Aang will be RVable. Or is it that he thinks he can just use Ujin and now play a lot of free spells? I'm curious what he's gonna get if he's using the emblem of Ujin. Because I still haven't seen his winning condition. Like, he can't win with all the things he's doing, right? And as much as it looks like this is a complete white-blue control deck, so I don't see a chance for him to win. Like, okay, he would win this one, but in the next one I would have something like... In my side would I have something like the Voice of Victory and Get Lost to get rid of Ujins as well. Oh, he's really gonna get rid of it. Alright. Shall happen then. So he doesn't even use the ultimate of Ujin, which probably means that his deck is based on getting rid of my stuff and then killing me with either his... What is this? A Restless Anchorage. And that's about it. So the Ujin is just there to keep drawing him live. But he doesn't seem to have anything worthy of use. Thing is, he always gains 3 lives, so it's way harder to interrupt his play here. I'm thinking of airbending my Aang now to always have it as an interception, but yeah. Just keeps gaining life, this guy. Alright, this is gonna take forever. Like at this point, he's probably just waiting for the one card that mills me to death or something like that. And no more lies. Or what is it? I'll consult the star charts to look for the right interception. I mean, he already used 2 normal lies. He might have 2 more, or he's just gonna use the 3 steps ahead or something like that. Yeah, this is the 3rd normalize. Wasn't that also like his 3rd console just? Yeah, so he does only have 1 more of those, but he probably had some more stock ups. And 3 steps ahead as always. God, this is so boring. And that's the one I can easily counter thanks to my Aang. Nice. The only interception I have, my Aang Swift Savior. Not even sure if you can still activate the spree ability from the spell now. He's gaining so much life. There comes the stock up. Like, I'm not sure what he might still have that he's looking for. My only chance at this point is wait for him to run out of the cards. 24 cards. You've got to be kidding me at this point. He's not allowed to play that card. I don't fucking care. The Ugin isn't the issue anymore because he needs to play his new one if necessary. I'm gonna airbend my Aang so that I can replay it for any interception necessary. This is so nice. I have 0 cards in hand, but I'm always keeping this guy annoyed at this point. Like, at this point I'm not gonna get through his HP now with the authority of consoles and me not having a single way to remove that. He's giving me my Bechamel Cup back? Okay, I get another earthbending land. If he has Ultima, that would be awful though, because I would lose 2 lands. Okay, he is on 23 cards. I figured this would happen. So my best choice of action would be to use my Aang to airbend my Appa and then get all of my other creatures except for Appa into my exile pile. Ah, yeah, okay, the 3 steps again, he can still use the spree even if it's not for hand. Oh, yeah, I think he got me now. Because my board will be empty now, completely empty. Oh wait, he's also killing his Kutsil. Oh well. He's on 21 cards now. Yeah, I'm never gonna get his HP out. "20 cards, but I'm not sure I can survive 20 more turns at this point. Oh, the Steam Rip to get rid of my Airbender Ascension now. At least that card in my hand can be somewhat useful as a bluff, right? Oh, there it is. How many cards do I have in the graveyard? 13. Does it exhaust, so only once usable. At this point I think he's only looking for the other piece that makes me mill maybe 40 cards at this point, and then the 4 ability from this guy just to get me to mill to death. It is boring, but that's how this deck plays, I guess. Now comes another counter spell probably. Or maybe not. At this point it's pretty much lost. I can already tell you, like, this is just a way too hard matchup without my sideboard. Like, currently I think the best 3 decks is the Dimir control deck, the Izzet deck, and maybe... Like, this one isn't even in my view a good deck at this point. Like, very good aggro. Oh, not even one hit. Oh, that hurts to see. So, yeah, like, those are like the best decks. And the Connor deck, of course. Like, Izzet, Dimir, and the Connor Omniscience deck. Those are like the best games for best of ones, because they can like very easily win. Where you basically just need to focus on getting your combo out and you win. In my deck currently, I need way too many combo pieces, so the only issue for, you could say, the management of tournaments and all is because it's a bit slow. So I don't think this deck is good. I don't think it's gonna make a big of an impact. It's just very annoying to play, but against, but at this point he's just playing with me. Do I even still have some basic lands? Oh yeah, I have an island. Right. So yeah, if you want to like really climb in tournaments or do some good stuff in tournaments and everything, you should focus on building one of those decks for best of ones. For best of threes and all, you need to just adapt your sideboard to the strongest decks there is. Since Izzet works a lot with artifacts and enchantments, you need artifact and enchantments removals. Well, in any case, I'm not just gonna go down easily. I'm gonna waste this time as much as possible. As punishment, you could say, for having to play against this shit. I don't see a chance where I win, honestly. He's on the last 10 cards, but he's just playing with me at this point. Alright. Not sure why the music is always coming up here. But I really don't like the music from here in the background. Okay. Fun fact, he's always milling me bad cards. He's on 9 cards. Okay, this time I'm actually taking 6 damage. I have no flyer. Ah. I think I have a maximum of 2 turns. He still can survive. Oh, this time he did take me away a flyer from me. Like, the only chance I would have is by having a flyer, but the thing is, my creatures come in tap because of the authority of cancels. So I have no chance of winning anymore. Yeah, now I lose. No, you're not gonna win by passing the turn. I'm conceding. Oh, disgusting. Alright, I think we were on 2 wins and 1 loss with the Aang deck so far. So let's do 2 more and then swap the decks. Another fun fact is, I've been playing the Control or Zosai deck if you want to see it. I always managed to somehow turn him around, but I never managed to actually attack my opponent with him turned around. That's one of the feats I haven't achieved yet. So we'll see, maybe you guys will be the first to witness it. In a way, before I solo witnessed how Zosai, Fire Lord Zosai can attack and deal damage. Oh no, I need mana. I wanted to ramp a bit, that's why I played the Bramble Familiar first. So he probably plays an ally deck. The ally deck also showed potential. It's just a bit slow in its own. But if you mix it up with the Airbend combo, you could make a fine deck. Okay, will we draw a land? That would be nice. No, we don't draw a land drop set. Well, next turn we can at least airbend the Bramble Familiar, but we do not have the mana to recast it then. That's the sad part. He not only drew a land, but he still can tap his allies for mana. Ooh, the Wartime Protester, okay. That's gonna be hurting. Ouch. 6 damage. Oh, not bad. What? Still not drawing a land. Let's see. Maybe it's just better if I flash in the Aang and airbend one of his things. Or I play the Bramble Formula myself. Once again. Nah. We just pass and flash in the Aang in his turn. By getting rid of the Great Divide Guide, he would lose mana. Potential mana that he could play. Or if a big squad comes in. Yeah, okay. So this is the moment where I feel like I need to get rid of the Great Divide Guy so he cannot play anything more. No, the Wartime Protester would probably be better, since that one gives haste to his things and does a lot of damage. Exactly. So now the Earthen King and the the Wartime Protester still has hasted herself, right? Yeah, okay, that was not a good idea. He plays another one. Okay, he plans to take me down next turn. Which means if I still want to win... Huh. Okay, I got a land. Very nice. So I can airbend him and replay him. But the thing is... I would need way more than that now to turn the game around. That's the sad part. Well, let's see what we get from our searching around. Let's see. A little bit mana stuffed here, but it is what it is. Okay, we lost one more Aang. We got an Aang at the crossroads, which can give us another creature at least onto the field. Yeah, and that's basically it. He comes with a lot of damage, 2 of them being tramplers. I lost 1 upper and 1 dog so far. Alright. Ooh, an Aang at the crossroads. He gets haste. And he brings another one in. Oh yeah, airbend one of my things. Sure. Okay. 6 damage I cannot block anyways. Can I survive this? Probably not. Oh well. That were 4 games. We are 2 versus 2. So we got 1 more try. That was actually a good matchup, but we just were a bit too weak for that matchup, I guess. So yeah, I feel like in best of ones, maybe even control decks, if you're prepared, might be good. Alright. I mean, this seems like a good hand. I can play this for 2 mana, and then use that mana himself to tap for the Airbender Ascension. Very nice. Let's see what we get from Bramble Familiar. Unless we are playing against Control once again. Oh, we are playing against Control once again. How lovely that matchup is, no? Right. Stock up. Okay, he's probably looking for Day of Judgment. But here we have an easier way. We have 2 Bramble Familiars and 2 uppers now, which is even greater. So now we can just attack with them. And once he starts doing a board wipe, well, we just saved him. Enhancing us for the next turn even as well. Okay, and now 30 of consoles. As long as there's no board wipe coming, I have no reason to like... Wait. While it gives him 1 life, I'm gonna be risky now and play the upper here. And see if he has a counter spell to it. He does, okay. My idea was, now that he had no white, I felt like, oh, maybe I could get truth with it. Okay, I'm gonna give him... Oh, fuck. If now a Day of Judgment comes, I might be fucked here. I should just use this to get 1 Bramble Familiar out for the worst case. Because I feel like next turn a board wipe is coming. I should have not played the Aang at the Crossroads, even if it was like very, very tempting right now. Okay, he does not have his second white mana, so maybe I'm safe for 1 more turn. Okay, 5, 9, 11 damage is the maximum I can do though. Sad. It's not enough. It's not enough to kill him this turn. Alright, that means... I'm just thinking, should I tap for green and play the Llanowar Elf? Yeah, because I still will have 4 more mana. Oh, wait. No, it's fine. I can do this. Just one more creature onto the field. And then we smack him with everything. We cannot turn the Aang around. Like, I counted 11, like, here 11. Oh, wait, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, wow. If I didn't play the Llanowar, if I just turned the Aang around, we could have actually one-shotted him. I forgot that Aang and La gave everyone a +1 counter, which makes it even stronger. And I forgot the Aang this time Savior land. Oh gosh, I did a mistake that allowed the enemy to live for one more turn. Alright, let's see if he got the means to have a board wipe and a counterspell ready. Yeah, I figured you had that. If you have another counterspell, I'm doomed. But it doesn't seem so. You only have 2 blue mana. Yes! He didn't have it! Ah, very nice! I saved my entire field. From his board wipe. Ah. Maybe we can find a dog. But we sadly did not. Well, let's draw some cards, right? Yep, resolve. Ah, there's the dog. Okay, if I play the dog, I can play all my spells for free. But I'm still... like, I'm gonna play him. What I actually want is maybe find another Aang Swift Savior to, like, get him to safety. Or have another interaction, because he will probably be looking for... oh, there it is. Very nice. Okay, we found the Aang. And this is where we are putting this one into... is it him? Like, I do want to save the dog because the chances is high that he has another board wipe. So I'm just gonna do this exactly. So I have exactly 2 more mana for reaction if necessary. But if he plays it right, he will have 1 more interaction as well. So we'll just see. If he has a board wipe, it shall happen. But I mean, he already played... no, it's his first one. Whoops. Wait. That one takes nothing from me. Okay. Swoop! Nothing is gone. Great board wipe, by the way. I think, was that his 8? Yeah, it was his declaration of death, I guess. For now, I'm gonna look for land, because I just can. And we turn him around with the Earthbend ability. Oh! Oh, come on! What am I doing? I'm so sorry, guys. Oh! It automatically turned himself around. That's the one thing I shouldn't want, because they would have 9 damage, 10, 11. So... oh well. 8 damage. I messed it up. If now Day of Judgment comes and renders this game, well then it's totally my fault. He's probably looking for it. Then again, I do have a board that I can like flash in at any moment, so I'm not really scared of him. And at this point he might already know that it's game... yeah, okay, it's game over. If he couldn't play the Day of Judgment right now, then yeah. Wow, almost almost lost my own one game by a mistake. So, first mistake is I already had him killed after the Day of Judgment that I cancelled, if I played it correctly. The second mistake is just now turning the Aang around, forgetting the Earthbend ability. I had exactly 12 damage. Like, in both cases, I was perfectly set up for it. Perfectly. And I messed it up. They all flip, but differently. For example, Aang Swift Savior, that we saw just now, the one that I swept around. I choose to swip it. While Aang at the crossroads swaps automatically. The same is with the 5-color Aang. So it's only Aang Swift Savior, the one that I can choose to swap. After this game I will go back to my deck and explain to you which ones and how I meant it, alright? Ugh, a Ghost Vacuum. Don't like to see that. Wait, River Pirate. There's Verge. Okay, this is an Izzet deck. I think we should have the edge over it because I'm playing the stronger version, in my view. No, it's not. It's a Jeskai deck, alright. Well, I feel like I should keep the interaction of Itwuquentia against him. So, if you want to check it, Aang Swift Savior, the only one that doesn't flip. Here. I just sent you the name of the only Aang that doesn't swap, like, flip around automatically. The other one should. Like, it's not a May ability, but they flip when certain conditions are met. Well, let's make him discard a card. Ah, the Ghost Vacuum also to exile his own card, creature card. Not bad, honestly. Oh, he discarded an Ultima. Good to know. Hey, are you ready to take 3 damage? And ready to discard another card next turn? The best thing against control decks is making them discard cards. It's awful to play with empty hands. Then you play your draw card, and they normally cost a lot. Like, for example, here his drawing card was rediscovered away. What I cannot do is regain my boomerang basics. Because of what he has, but it's fine. Now I'm gonna play a Momentum of Breaker to make him discard a card again. If he doesn't want to, he needs to counter the spell. I mean, he plays Jeskai, so he should have a counter spell, right? There it is. It costs 4 more. I figured. But it's fine. I'm just gonna draw some cards now. And gonna smack you for free again, because I can. Wait, Jeskai, what does he have? Oh, an Ultima. Or the rediscovered away, probably that's the one he shall play. So why am I discarding this? Because it cost me life. And I'm not sure, like, he has a big creature already in his hand that I can see. Yeah, he's probably gonna focus my lessons now at some point. This one allows him to play a non-land card with mana value 3 or less. That's such a great creature. Oh, he plays Stock Up instead of playing the. We have an opportunity to play our Legend of Kuruk here without having to worry about a counterspell. Unless he plays now something with blue. No! He does play blue now. Oh, damn. Okay, he opened up. Nice. He got rid of our little otter. which is very nice, which means I can now play my Legend of Kuruk and he can't interact at all. We get to have the draw power again. Okay, we do not need this one. No, actually we do need this one. So now we are gonna play another Storm Chasers talent, getting another Otter back. Can cast 3 or less mana creatures. Yeah. 3 or less from your graveyard. You can, when he enters, you exile a non-land card with mana value 3 or less. You copy it and you may cast a copy without paying its mana cost. So probably you will see it this turn. So here he plays it. Here he exiles probably the upgrade to get rid of my Otter instantly. And this is the copy. Oh no, it's the stock up to get back his cards in hand. This target creature enchantment opening controls, you lose equal mana value. Okay, I lose 5 life to get rid of Shiko. Let's go for it. Unless I get a momentum breaker now. Come, Sean. Come. Gran and accumulate wisdom. The thing is, this Ghost Vacuum is super annoying now, right now. Okay, I do not want to give him a Gran and the accumulate wisdom. Well, it is a draw card that I can use in his turn. Like a Terra card from Final Fantasy. Yeah, I think that might actually be very close to it. Well, let's pay 5 life to get rid of this shitty Shiko. I think I have no artifact removal in this deck, so I cannot really get rid of the Ghost Vacuum except for that one is not bad for later. No, actually I'm gonna do this. I draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Like, what I'm looking for is Boomerang basics, because if the Ghost Vacuum gets resetted, he would need to... Ah, there it is, nice. Okay, goodbye, accumulate wisdom. So here I'm gonna hit him for 4. This is going very well, and next turn I will have my Avatar Kuruk. So, the idea is, Ghost Vacuum costs 6 mana, and he copies every creature. That's the Ghost Vacuum ability. So he just wants to get a copy of his Shiko that he exiled before. Oh, he copies the second Shiko. So he can get 2 free mana spells cast. If he does it this turn, it's gonna hurt a little bit. But it would be very nice for me. Oh, he plays a good loss. Oh, there is a way more to it for her effect. Of combat, mill 2 cards, Terra gains flying. When she deals combat damage to a player, you pay 2 money. Ah, yeah, that one from Final Fantasy. Yeah, that one was more focused on mill though. So now comes the nice part. I can use the Boomerang's basics to bring the Ghost Vacuum up. What happens now is the Ghost Vacuum will flicker if he plays it. He will forget all the cards he exiled before, because it's like treated as a new card. Which is really, really good for me, because that means that all his Shiko that he exiled are now gone and he cannot get them back, you know? And since he lost the value, I'm just gonna get my Boomerang basics back and flicker my Storm Chaser for the next turn, giving my Otter another big value, and now I'm gonna come in for free. And he is pretty doomed. He has now no way of getting the copies back, the Ghost Vacuum copies for example, and I'm not sure what else he has in his deck, but he is at 4 HP. I have an Otter on my field, and I've already been messing with his hand because of my Momentum Breaker. So this is how Control against Control looks like, but I feel like that's why I like these mid-range decks. Oh! Marang River Regent. Not bad. Honestly, not bad. But the thing is, you left yourself with 0 mana, and I still got a counterspell ready if necessary. And the Rise of Sozin. Ah, such a great card. And I'm just gonna get my Storm Chaser's talent back. Getting Fear of Isolation out. This is the profit of this deck. This deck works by reusing the cards you use. That's why it's more of an enchantment removal, because you can replay them, if anything. Oh, the Boomerang Basics got exiled. Okay. Ooh, Jesgai's Revelation. Which is the card I want to get rid of him? I mean, his board wipes are pretty annoying. His Ghost Vacuum, not really. So, which cards should I remove? I think the Jesgai's Revelation would be one thing to remove from him. I mean, his counter spells are annoying, but not so hard. I could also get... No, the Marang River regions are actually nice that I can take over. No, I cannot take any creature from him because of his Ghost Vacuum. He's just gonna exile them. So I think I might as well get rid of either the Shiko or the Marang River Regent. Okay. I think I will get rid of the Marang River Regent from his deck. Oh, wait, no way. Wow. Guys, what is the chance? I got all the Marang River Regents from his head. What does he have? Day of Judgment, 2 more. 2 Shikos, no, 1 Shiko remaining, 1 Jesgai's Revelation. Alright. Okay. I feel horrible. What other chance? 1 in a million chance I get exactly the cards from his hand. Oh my boy. I feel so bad now. It cost me 0 mana to get rid of one of those monk creatures. That's so funny. Goodbye. Oh gosh, I feel so awful. Did I get the one in his graveyard? No, fuck, I forgot the one in his graveyard. Now he can exile it with Ghost Vacuum and get that one on the field. Damn, I made a mistake here. I should have checked the Marang River region in his graveyard as well. Oh boy. That mistake could cost me a bit. Oh, he played a land, which means he cannot even attack because we would just trade and I still have a Stormchaser's Talon in my hand. I also get my Zozin next turn. We might finally see the day where I can attack with Zozin. That would be funny as hell. But honestly, what are the odds for me to actually get the Marang River regions that he had in his hand? 2 cards in his hand. Like, to think that my Rise of Zozin was actually gonna get rid of his cards in hand instead of in his library. It's so funny that it was just such a random guess and it kinda worked. Alright, we get rid of this one, we attack with the Restless Reef, and... Do we have enough damage? Let's see, 4 mana, so we have 6 damage currently. 7 is the maximum, sadly. I can play a Stormchaser's Talent again. Oh, wait. 1 more? We got on 7 damage? Yeah, he gave up. Can I see the battlefield again, though? Oh, yeah, I can. Activate Landy as a sorcery! Why did he never activate this ability? He had all the mana for the Ghost Vacuum. You should know your cards in this elo. Oh my gosh. Like, he had the chance to get the Fear of Isolation onto the field for free as a copy to have a blocker, but he didn't. And I was not able to kill him. Like, it was lucky, but I cannot see the card right now. So it's more of a top deck if I would actually kill him. Well, in any case, best of 1, first game, 1 with Firelord Zozin, I guess. It took way longer than it should have been because its control is against control. My only Firelord Sozin copy actually won me the game by exiling 2 cards from his hand. Still can't believe it. That's so crazy. Oh, I forgot to show you, but yeah. Oh no! What is this? Not again. It's a good control against control. So, honestly guys, I'm not manipulating this. What are the odds? After one control player comes the next control player. Oh, consoles. Let's get rid of it, right? Cost me only 1 life and he cannot gain life. But it couldn't be better this way. It's the best way. Just get rid of this shit. That's the reason why I even added a feed the swarm. Was a good decision to add, I have to say. Because I can also get it back with Stormchaser's talent. Oh, he gets rid of it and gives me 2 maps. Well, that's nice. I'm gonna use your maps. I might need lands anyway, so let's see. It's Gran. Very nice. Thank you, Gran, for giving my otter 2 stacks. So next turn would hurt him, so he needs to remove my otter now. Oh, okay. I have nothing to destroy artifacts, sadly. And goodbye, Gran. Have to feed the swarm there. So I'm gonna put him back into my hand. And now I'm gonna smack him for free. And if my otter stands next turn, I can boost him up a lot. And I will have my Will Quencher up all the time. But I really wanted to get the Feed the Swarm back while I still had the chance. Oh, I split up for 1 otter. Works. Do I have any sorcery left here? Nope. Alright. We passed the turn. We can cast these in the enemy turn, so there's no reason to use them right now. It's sad that the Gran got lost though, because that would have been so super nice. Yeah, he's trying to fill my graveyard. Oh! He gave me a Boomerang Basics! That's great! Just the card that I could need. Oh, he wants to cast the stock up. No. You're not gonna cast the stock up. He wanted to get more lands. I'm not gonna let him do that. And next turn we can use the Accumulate Wisdom to draw 3. Ooh. Momentum Breaker! Alright. Okay. Since he has no mana, I'm gonna play the Rise of Sozin in hopes that I can start removing stuff. Like, this one he probably has 1 or 2 of them. They are not gonna be the issue. The biggest issue would be his board wipes at this point. I think I should remove his Get Lost. Ah, okay, never mind. He actually had 1 in hand. Unlucky, but it is what it is. At least he lost it. Alright, let's first get rid of his card in hand. He's just gonna keep getting my graveyard full. Okay. Day of Judgment. No, actually I wanna get the Boomerang Basics back. And at this point I'm like, I might upgrade one of my Stormchaser's talent to 6 so that whenever I cast I get my otters. That way I can ramp faster than him. He's on 1 card, so he's in a pretty bad state. I've got 10 cuts in graveyard. Ooh, a Marang River Regent. He finally got some cards back. Okay. Right. Will he destroy my... Ooh. The Authority of Consuls, yet again. Good thing that I have some countermeasures against this one now. Yeah, this is annoying. Can I draw maybe an counterspell for this? I sadly do not. Congrats, man. I was unlucky. But now I'm gonna get rid of it. And I'm gonna draw a card and next turn get more otters out since you lost your authority of consoles. So if he has a board wipe, might be a bit fucked. If he doesn't, he is pretty fucked. And there is the board wipe. This lucky guy. I should get my... oh, never mind. Here we have a good card now. Right. Let's pump our little otter here up as much as we can, right? And give him a big damage. Oh, there's our counter spell for next turn. And we can abuse it to get even more value here. Nice. And we use this one on 4 again to get our boomerang basics back into the hand for the next turn. Oh wait, no, let's use the accumulated wisdom to get even more cards in hand next turn. Yeah, this thing is very annoying though. But he has so many lands that even my It Will Quench here will not be helpful enough. So, yeah, there it goes. How much cards? I have 17. Ah, come on. Another split up. He's really waiting for the ability to use it. The 4 mana exhaust ability. So I've got 5 damage currently. Oh, how much cards do am I left with? 8. That's not so bad. Like, first of all, we pay 4 mana here. So we've got 4 mana, alright. Storm Chaser's talent. I took this one and that was a little bit of a mistake, I feel like. Maybe I get a 1 mana thing. Nope, sadly not. Well, please be a board wipe. Okay, the Mara. Ooh, 2 Marang River regions, very nice. Okay, maybe next turn with all the otters I have, I could win the game. I'm really sad about this control against control for you guys. Ooh, shit, it's locked up and he has enough mana for a Day of Judgment, Ultima, or Split Up. I really wanted to get rid of one of his board wipes. Since he plays white, it would always be a Split Up, obviously, but... Well, it is what it is. The Exos ability is gone. And he didn't play the board wipe. So I guess it's my win. I have exactly 2 cards remaining. And now we have exactly 9 damage, but just to make sure, we are pumping it up even more. Yeah. Killing you or clearing your creatures from board. Both. That was a deck that was focusing on clearing my board and milling me. That's why he played not white-black, but white-black-blue. Because his artifact is like his carry here in that deck. Well, 2 wins in the best of 1 for Sosai. I think the Feed the Swarm adjustment was really good for this deck. So in best of 1, I feel like Control really is the best deck, because it has to be prepared for a lot of stuff. Like, the only thing I am unsure of is how good it will fare against Izzet, but we'll see about that soon enough. And of course I had to take Azula if I'm playing some black control decks, right? Well, let's start off with a hello. True, I still forgot. Okay, remember me to think after the game, write me a message so we can check the Aangs again, so I can explain it to you again, like the difference between the Aangs. If you're still interested in it, of course. Because I always forget that I wanted to show you the Aangs that exist. I'm sorry about that. Right, yeah, I do not like your Gene Pollinator there. Please get rid of it. Okay, I have 2 drawing spells. If I do not draw a land, I'm tempted to play one of them just to draw my land for the next turn. Okay, a Llanowar Elf. Alright, I did not draw my land, so I'm gonna do this. Hopefully drawing my land now. I still don't. I have a Grand though. Against them I might not need a Feed the Swarm because it costs too much HP. Yeah, oh okay, this is the Airbender comp, which means we know exactly what to do. Need to get rid of this Brumble Familiar before he airbends them. Or is it? Okay, I'm not drawing any lands! Oh, maybe I need to add 2 more lands here. But why the... the Fungus is a ramping, artifact or enchantment removal. Maybe I could add this one instead of the Gene Pollinator into my Avatar Aang deck. Alright, I need a land, please. Finally. Let's just play this one. Get the Grand out for now. I just wanted to finally get a land, you know. I mean, I do have a board wipe, but they are all just weak things. That I might even pull it off with Fear of Isolation next turn. But I need to get more lands right now. I'm really starving on my lands. Okay. I honestly don't mind here blocking one of these things. Risking my Grand. Yeah, nice. There we go. Actually, we play this one to get rid of one of these Brumble Familiars, and then we play Fear of Isolation to get our Nowhere to Run back, so we can actually choose the creatures we want to remove. Because this one just makes him to sacrifice one. This one actually lets me choose. And what is there? Snakeskin Veil and something like that just doesn't help at all. Oh god, he got a Great Hoof Behemoth. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Okay, he cannot play the Great Hoof, but he can play the Oroboid, which is annoying in its own. Oh, now he can play the Great Hoof. Can he finish it with the Great Hoof? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he doesn't play the Great Hoof. Oh, damn. So now I'm not strong enough to kill his creatures anymore. But I can kill one of these creatures. Let's kill the mana ability creature here. Okay. Well, he cannot play the creator hoof right now. That's the only advantage I've got. I can... Oh no, I'm not Orovoid. Never mind. This is just too big stats, so I cannot really choose the creatures anymore as I used to before. He kills me now. Okay. A bit unlucky with the lands, honestly. But I was also a bit too slow on getting the important creatures out here. Alright. This time I remembered just because I watched the chat. So, as for the Aangs, as I talked to you about, like I did write you the Aangs, but generally we can see here. I'm not sure did I even get one. Let's see. Aang. And we go for the not collected as well. Alright, so there is, this is like from the normal set. The eternal set is not in it because I have standard in it. So this is the first Aang. He has no flip ability, he's just like the kind of the weakest one, which joins in because here he's the first one to actually be an airbender, everything is fine. And then here comes the Aang. I feel like this is at this point after the water book, when they reached the North Pole and Aang managed to learn a little bit of waterbending from Master Paku. And this is the one where it says Waterbend 8. So here it's more like an activated ability of Aang to turn around. So this is like the Waterbending Aang. Then you've got the Earthbending Aang. But this one flips automatically always when a creature from your field leaves the field. So if your creature dies, if you airbend any of your creatures, if anything happens to a creature on the field while this guard is on the field, he sees it and turns automatically around into the 4/4 where your lands get vigilance and at the beginning of combat on your turn, Earthbend 2. And here's the last Aang, the 5-color Aang you could say. 5-color because on the back side he has the 5th color, which is important in the color identity in Commander. That's the reason why this Aang is 5 colors. And as we can see here, here his ability is whenever Waterbend, Earthbend, Firebend and Airbend happened, you draw a card. And if you have done all 4 of it, you transform Aang. So it's kinda, these are kind of forced, but there is an option, like any card that says change, like transform creature, etc. There is like, for example, a special card from Innistrad that transforms them. Those cards automatically transform them. They are also like very, very loved for these two. So you should keep an eye on those if you're interested in an Aang deck. But yeah, the other 2 Aangs automatically transform when their mission is accomplished. While the Waterbender Aang is the only one that doesn't automatically turn. It's more of an activate ability, so you can choose. So that's what was my mistake. For example, I choose the wrong creatures when turning him around, making him turn around without attacking, which is the weaker way of how to use Aang and La. Oh, starting with Gran is so strong. Because I can like draw and discard, so I can like choose which cards to keep, and it's 3 important ones, strong ones, I can make some very good use of it. And I draw a card, nice. I feel like I might not need Feed the Swarm because it's another control deck. Okay, it's like the 3rd control deck. This first 2 ones we won against. And we were also the ones beginning there, but let's see how it goes against him. Come on! Throw me a counterspell. I knew it! Well, I'm countering your counterspell! Take that, control player! If I discard this, the next ones will give me 3, but I rather keep this one because it's interaction-wise very, very nice and funny. I'm playing against control, so this one has more value than this one. Oh, he destroys it with Get Lost. I was just about to say he didn't draw a land, but apparently he did. Well, it's fine. I'm just gonna separate it anyways. Do we draw a land? Yay! Very nice. Boomerang basics. Nice. And we discard a Fetus Swarm, because... actually I'm still not sure. We can discard and know where to run. I'm still not sure if he plays the Authority of Consuls or not, which is why I really wanna keep the Fetus Swarms. Very nice, a stock up. Means he didn't draw a land and he's using it to draw a land. Okay, we want the board wipes out, so this one would be great, but if I don't draw any lands, I would be fucked. Then again, I have Grand out, so I shouldn't be that scared. Now I even have, all my spells are cheaper, so I just need one more to play the Rise of Sosin. Okay. And we discard the... Fetus Swarm. Alright, we play this land. We flicker Gran. We draw a card. We replay her. And we draw more cards. No, it is this one. Now we can make him discard a card. Oh damn, if I just had played this instead of attacking with Gran, it would have been so much better. Look at these otters, they are super strong, and I didn't attack with them. Gosh! And now comes the Day of Judgment. I thought so. Alright, I still need this land, so now I can play my board wipe. And hope that I might have a chance to get rid of your future Day of Judgments. Oh, I get it! Okay. Day of Judgment, and we get to see what else he has in his deck. This is very nice. Okay, he has 2 counter spells, which is nice to see. And here are all the other Day of Judgments. He has the Pinnacle of Star Cage. 2 of them, alright. Spirit Water Revival, stock ups, get lost, negate. Okay, he is also full. What is this winning condition? It remembers me of my avatar deck. Alright. Okay. Good to see, good to see. Oh. I mean, I now know what he has. He probably wants to get rid of my momentum breaker at this point, right? So I'm gonna give him the chance to do so. Just because I want my Storm Chaser's talent to go truth. Because now he needs to be lucky to get something to get rid of. Oh wait, he still had 3 mana. Huh? Oh fuck, I miscounted his mana there. That was bad, because now he has an advantage again over me. Because I'm not sure what else he has in hand or is gonna be able to draw. Okay, we got a counter spell at least. And we've got our Restless Reef, which we are going to use to attack now. Let's mill you by 4. Well, nope. I don't like your Kutzil there, so forget it. 5 damage to him. Ooh, and an... No! The Accumulated Wisdom has to be discarded because of Gran. Oh, that would have been so nice, because it would have got... Oh, he gave up anyways. Still, I didn't manage to get 1 hit with Firelord Sosin. Okay, we've got 3 wins so far with this control deck. The thing is, we haven't met a single Izzet deck. Not a single one. And I feel like these are the strongest. Alright, one more try. We are on 3-1. I think Aang was 3-2 if I remember correctly. So if we win this one, the control deck after the upgrade with Defeat the Swarm looks better. I'm still not feeling all that sure, but it looks better, apparently. It's already this late. Wait. Oh, nice. Okay. We start with Grengan as always. We've got a Dragon Storm, so drawing this card. It looks great. Oh, finally red-white, so looks like a non-control player. Which is nice. A non-control player and we get the offensive here. I like that. Okay, he discarded a land. I do not need another land right now. Maybe I will hate the decision here, but we'll see. I'm gonna draw 2 cards, then discard a card. I mean, he is red, white, black. Okay. Nowhere to run. Okay, he is a control player, just a different art of. But why red? Oh, no, that's white, black. Okay. I'm curious to why black, but we'll probably see that in time. Okay, the Legend of Kuruk, since he's tapped out, we get to draw some cards. I do like the idea of Field Isolation. I also like the Boomerang Basics that we can draw next turn. We still have our lands here. Will he trade? Yeah, he will sacrifice his freebooter, which is nice. Wait. Okay. I thought that, oh shit, I might die here because of the General's Plunderer. I saw a deck with a Firebending Student where you buff the Firebending Student, but he's not one of them apparently. Oh, I do not need those lands right now. Please go away, lands. Thank you. Okay. I wanna get his creatures out as fast as possible. So the fastest way is return Momentum Breaker, replay it. And we just do the same. Since he gave us a treasure, we can exactly do that enough times to get rid of both of his creatures. That's the beauty of this game. Of this deck, sorry, not this game. Like, you can choose whatever you want. The other one is gonna follow right after. The good thing is it says sacrifice, which is harder to protect from with white, for example. Yeah, I'm playing the dirty control deck that I've been played against. I feel awful, guys. I honestly feel awful while playing it. And I'm enjoying it. Because it's just way more fun than these white-blue decks that I've been playing against. And I love that I smacked all 3 of those white-blue control decks. Azurius Control has no chance against my Demir deck. The only decks I have been losing against is the more aggressive Demir decks with the Flying Siren, the Floodprint Vigilance creature. I can show you in a bit the version I mean. That one is still a bit stronger than mine. Oh shit! Oh my gosh. This enchantment gives him a huge advantage, but his focus is not to play it, but to give me that enchantment. To fuck me up, because it makes me sacrifice stuffs and all in my upkeep, I think. Was it right? Shit. Oh wait. I have enough mana to get my Boomerang Basics back. I have a chance. Guys, I have a chance. I have a chance to fuck him up real hard. Let's do this. How much? 4 mana. Oh, I even better have a Fetus Swarm now. Alright. Let's do this. Here we go. This is why you should never play this unless you can give it in the same turn away. If he has any spell to give it to me, he survives. If he doesn't, he loses the game on the spot. Okay, you guys probably are still not entirely sure what happened. I'm just waiting. Here it is. So this is the card, Greed's Gambit. When you play it, you get to draw 3 cards, gain 6 life, and create a lot of tokens. So it's like you get a lot of stuff, right? Why would you get a lot of stuff for 4 mana? Here is the aftermath. Then, from then on, at the beginning of your end step, you always have to discard a card, lose 2 life, and sacrifice a creature. So you get the point. When you play it, it's strong. When you have it on the field, it's terrible. It's like, why would you ever want this? You would, for every turn, lose something. Like, let's say you're a sacrifice deck. The sacrifice isn't so bad, but you always lose life and discard a card. So you don't want that. So you want to give it to someone after having the play advantage of that card. And then comes the aftermath. When this enchantment leaves the battlefield, you discard 3 cards, lose 6 life, and sacrifice 3 creatures. Oh, if we are looking at it, right now, he has 4 cards in hand, so he loses 3 cards, he loses all his creatures, and loses all the life he gained. Plus 2 extra because of the 1 end phase he actually met. So, basically he's in a worse state than he was when he played it. The idea of it is playing something like Iroh the Team Master to get it to someone else and have someone else suffer from the aftermath of this card. Terrible. I've also seen another enchantment that does something more ridiculous where you lose the game on the 3rd one and you always have to choose a different one. The idea is either you can pass it to someone or bounce it back to your hand before you have to lose the ability thing. That's why you needed a wild one to be able to bounce the stuff. Yeah. Well, I guess the control deck seems, with the upgrade of Fetus Swarm, more doable. Let's finally go to the main event for today. The best of 3 standard one. I actually thought that the other tower was the better one, but I guess with the Fetus Swarm, Zosai wants to have a rematch. Before I go in though, one last check. Should I get more lands? My average looks good. It's just that sometimes I feel like I'm pretty fucked. I do have a lot of draw. You know what? I'm just gonna say let's fucking do it. With Zosai, of course. Let's not change it. Let's play with 24 lands. Should be enough. Here we go. Let's mag 'em. And always stay hydrated, guys. Okay, this is a slow hand, but I like it. We've got Boomerang Basics and Storm Chaser's Talent, so... And we are playing against a control deck once again. Why am I attracting them all the time today? I don't get it. Honestly, guys, I really don't get it. We keep the It Will Quench here to fuck him up even more. Because now he had mana open, but I didn't play anything he could counter. Now I'm playing my Storm Chaser's Talent again, forcing him to decide. He's not doing it, alright. I'm gonna play another one then. He's still not reacting. Ah, now he does. Well, It Will Quench, yeah. And now we've got the big power spike of our Storm Chaser, of our Otter. Let's hope he has no board wipe though. Maybe he forced my counter spell to be able to play the board wipe now. Oh, he doesn't. If I play the Legend of Kuruk, I'm fucked. I'm just gonna get the Boomerang basics back. Ooh, nice play from him. Well, I lose 1 otter, he gets 2 more damage. Fine with that trade for now. Okay, little test. Feed a swarm. He takes it, okay. I'm gonna go into combat first now, because I'm pretty sure he still has some counter spells ready. Maybe I should get a Mistrise Village in here. Now I'm gonna try on the second one, or on the first one once again, the upgrade to get my Boomerang basics back. Maybe an Invoke Tree will help me more. Him knowing I have a counterspell will annoy him at some point. Ooh, Marang River Regent. Not bad. My otters are gone now. Alright, I can play this for free now. That's the nice part. Scry 2 and draw a card. Okay, I do not need this one and I do not need this one. I already have my Legend of Kuruk. Okay, another one. It cost me 6 life to get rid of that thing. But I'm gonna lose a lot of life the longer it stays, so might as well get rid of it. I get the Reef here that I can always use to smack him for 4. And I get to draw with the Legend of Kuruk now extra. Oh, never mind, he's gonna get rid of it now, right? Yeah. Very nice from him. Well, he has the land creatures, I do too. And I've got 1 more attack and he's down. Okay, he lost another Normalize. Very nice. And I've got 2 more mana, I'll be able to counter anything he plays. He still knows it as well. He's probably gonna try to play the Restless Anchorage to counter it. So now has to come a counter spell. Yep. Okay, he survives this turn. But now he lost his creature. I still have mine. Ah, Restless Reef, guys. Restless Reef. Alright. We know what he has. He's a counterspell player. So Kaito will be strong. He doesn't really use his graveyard. And he does play enchantment. So Anul wouldn't be bad either. Feed a Swarm as well. Okay. He didn't play anything to remove my graveyard. He doesn't really play much creatures, so the Nowhere to Run is basically useless. Except for the one moment with this creature, but well, we have other cards that can handle it now. And yeah, Firelord Sultan might be wrong here. Right, let's try it like this. I might re-edit the Firelord Sultan because of all his counter spells. Like to get, for example, the 3 steps ahead gone or something. But I want to see what he has now after our both adjustments in his deck. Like I feel like after all the games we have had against these white-blue control players that black-blue is just way stronger. I feel it because of the results we have seen today. But I am not sure. And you know, what could be a better start than starting with Grand and Storm Chaser's Talent in the hand? Right? Nothing beats that. Sunken Citadel. So will he get rid of my Grand instantly? Because if not, she's gonna give me a huge value. Yeah, I figured. Since he cannot really interact right now, I'm gonna make him discard a card. The less cards he has in hand, the worse it becomes. He lost the land, which is nice. If I play this, he's just gonna interact and counterspell it probably, right? That's the good part about my deck. I have the Accumulate Wisdom that I can play in his turn, which it means I lose this mana in his turn while he loses it for my coming turn then. I think I will take an It Will Quench here, just to stop his counterspell that's coming next turn for my Storm Chaser's talent. So the idea is now, oh, he lets the first one Truth roll, that's nice. Just gonna upgrade it by 1 then. Or draw a land, whatever it is that I have on top. Ooh, another one coming up, very nice. He doesn't know I still have one, but I want to keep the 2 mana open for my Storm Chaser's talent and for my It Will Quench here. For these spells, when he tries to draw, I counterduce. Yep. I'm such an asshole. I'm not letting you go through your deck to find the cards you need. Ooh, Unagi. Do I have my Bounce Spell in here? Of course not. That's sad. Hmm. 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's just make this one for now and see what else I get. And Accumulate Wisdom next turn, that's nice. I can deal 5 damage to him this turn and I'm just gonna do that exactly. I'm now gonna smack him for 5 with my Otter, or he's gonna trade, and I don't think he wants to trade. Yep, I figured. I'm gonna try. The good thing is, Accumulate Wisdom doesn't say draw, which means Unagi of Kyoshi Island doesn't trigger. I could get rid of it with this, but then it cost me a lot of water band and mana, and I'd rather just take this one and now draw 3 cards. If you got a counterspell, now is the time, because else I'm just gonna get a bunch of cards. Oh, that is a mistake. Unless he gets a counterspell, that is. Yeah, he got it. Lucky guy. It even gets exiled. Well, 8 damage this turn. Should still hurt him. He can get rid of one of my others, that's fine, but that's still 8 damage to him. Next turn I can get 1 Accumulate Wisdom back again. I'm in a really good spot right now. I'm like still in a pretty decent spot here. Enjoying the time. He's suffering. You got a Tisha's Tidebinder? No, he's rather just using the Get Lost to make sure I lose the mana I spent there. Which is a little bit of a mistake again, because now I can just pump up this 1 Otter to 5. Or draw all my lands on top of my library. Ah, shit. I already played my land for the turn. I should have waited with the Gloomlake Verge here. If I knew the Restless Reef came in. Wow, okay. I'm not gonna attack. The good thing is, I drew this and this. This one is gonna give me tokens that are unblockable. Ooh, a One-Shitong! He had a One-Shitong. Oh, damn. Okay, this could really turn around at this point. Slowly but steadily. Alright, what do I take here? I think the Accumulate Wisdom. Grun making all my spells now cheaper. And once I play this one, this Otter will become even stronger. Which then Makes it again harder for him to decide which who to block. Because he could die from any of them. So he has to start blocking them. I figured, yeah, that is fine. He doesn't lose his Unagi now. But still, his position is not getting better. Because I still have 17 HP, so he's not easily gonna get me down, even with the Wan Shi Tong there. Oh, it is a spirit though. So he can block all of my spirit things here. Yikes. Oh well. The 4/4 Death Toucher is gonna make the difference here, I guess. I do not have a removal. I only have my card draw things, so I'm just gonna get those card draws for now. Yep, that works, sadly. I now try to click on the other one. I hope that the other one still works. He should have gotten some graveyard hate. Thing is, how much damage does he have? Does he have enough to kill me this turn? Yep, he does, because they are flying. I kind of forgot the Elspeth ability here. Alright, the Elspeth is annoying. So he started to go more offensive with more creatures and all. Which means this one is gonna be good, and this one can be good. Feed the Swarm is not gonna be that good anymore, because he doesn't have that many enchantments. And it cost me a lot of life. And the Betrayal can be good. I think here we go down to 3. To 2. The Fear of Isolation can go. And the Annuls can totally go. Why the Strategic Betrayal? From right now, the Unagi was water banned, which means I need to pay the 4 mana to get rid of it. So I'd rather have something like Strategic Betrayal where he chooses his creature, so I have a chance or the ability to get past his water band, kinda. Without having to pay it, of course. Oh boy, not a single land. Yeah, this is something we can keep. Well, Firelord Zozin, you're a nice card, but right now I don't need you. At the starting hand. Alright. We will start with Gran as always. And play a Swamp. Ooh, the Seam Rip. This is nice. I can get rid of the Seam Rip in my turn to get my Gran back when I want to have cheap spells again. Thing is, I have a lot of blue and this one comes in tapped. That's the thing what I was like thinking, could I somehow play and still have blue, but nope, not with these combinations. Well, I want to draw a card, so let's go for it. Basic Boomerang. Oh, they get lost. Yeah, nope. I don't want my good old Storm Chaser's talent to get lost. Huge. That's 3 damage. Yeah, I think the Storm Chaser talent in Boomerang Basics is very, very offensive and very, very hard to handle for everyone who plays against it. Oof, he has the mana. Alright, shall happen. He started playing Annul and it paid off. How much lessons do I have in the graveyard? 2 currently, okay. I'm not gonna use this ability because my else never get. Oh, now he gets some value out of it. Oh, second card each turn. Yeah, I don't need the land right now. Is he not gonna block with the Unagi Kyoshi? No, he's not. He takes the 4 damage and the mills. Oh. But I had no mana to be able to block the Elspeth. Oh, damn. Oh, this is terrible. Yeah, we just bounce her and make her counter her if he replays her. Okay, he blocks with one of 2 soldiers. So if he doesn't play her, I can use the Realm of Ko to get my value out of it. He's gonna take my otter, that's fine. That's the good part. In the end phase he cannot cast the Elspeth again, so I can just create those things. Oh, okay, he countered the ability for me to create those. Oh, and now if I play this to mill him, I'm gonna lose in damage wise, because he can kill me next turn. So I need to use my Restless Reef defensively next turn. Which also doesn't leave me that much options. Because then his Elspeth is gonna get truth. Probably. Well, it's the only chance I have, so I have no other choice here. Now I need to use my It Quench. Yeah, okay, he won this. Good game. He was too offensive after all, which is Unagi. I didn't get any of my removal spells, only my counter spells. Like, It Quench is nice, but I feel like I might have played this a bit too offensive against a control play game. And I had to pay it. I finally lost against a white-blue control deck. I know. Feels awful. But it is what it is. Alright, 4 more to go. Let's hope we can at least get 4 wins so we can try again. 4 wins equals to, I think, like almost entire money made into games. But we'll see how it goes. Still waiting for an enemy. Wow, the queue time is quite long this time. Waiting for opponent? Did we... finally! After 1 minute we finally find an opponent. Alright. Game number 2. Let's see how it goes. I mean, we've got interaction and accumulate wisdom, so we can try it with this hand. Here I'm gonna start with the Watery Grave tapped, since I have nothing to play in turn 1. So show me your colors. Oh, Demir deck number 2. The one I have never won against. Well, let's see how it goes this time. So we keep interaction and we keep the Dwelquentia. the deep cavern bed. He's just gonna strike me for 2, I guess. Yep, that works. Yep, I'm not gonna let the second one enter. I mean, this way he cannot attack this turn. Yeah. Let's slow him down a little bit. Because I'm not sure where my removals and other stuff is, so might as well slow him a little bit. Wait, he didn't draw a land? Or he didn't play a land yet? No, he didn't play a land yet, okay. Will he let me draw cards? Yes. So here we have our Nowhere to Run and our Storm Chaser's Talent. I like the Storm Chaser's Talent more right now. Okay. Gonna try again. So I could do this turn, but I feel like it's better if I just start passing the turn here and use this in the next turn to enhance the power of the one altar I already have. Also, to draw free cards, I think it's better if I just keep this up here. Yeah, now I can draw free cards for free. That's why I was waiting for him to give me an opening to do so. He might be able to get rid of my altar, but that's fine. I can just replay it next turn thanks to my Boomerang Basics and my Storm Chaser's Talent. I have way more draw ability than he has for now. Unless he finds a way to get Enduring Curiosity onto the field. Okay, a Preacher of the Schism. That's gonna be annoying as hell. I know where to run, cannot get rid of it. Because he has 4 toughness. Oh, and he... Oh, he didn't draw again a land. Okay, that's just awful for him, I guess. Alright. I could start getting rid of his creatures now, but I rather wanna get my Accumulate Wisdom to have my draw ability back. And now we are gonna do this with the Boomerang Basics. Here's 1 mana, I doubt he has any. Oh, a Spell Pierce. Now comes the Spell Pierce all of a sudden. He had all the time before to use it on so much better usage, just like the Accumulate Wisdom, and he didn't do it. And now he does. That's funny. Alright, the good thing is, with Sizzle the Dark Knight, he's still gonna lose some HP right now, which is nice. Oh, he's not drawing any lands. Okay, first of all, I don't care about this one because it's drawing the HP of himself out. But I wanna get rid of his flyer right now. If he casts the Spell Pierce, I have the mana to pay it. So I'm really curious what he's doing right now. What is he waiting for? What's he hoping to achieve? Okay, he lets it Truth? No, he just set the altar and now was waiting. So here, get rid of you. I'm getting rid of your Spyglass Siren. Because it's super annoying. Alright, And now I wanna draw first, because if I draw another Stormchaser's Talent, I would rather like to use that one to bounce and all, than to replay it and everything. But I guess now I can use this one to make him sacrifice a creature. Nah, if I use it now, I have no counterplay. I think I'm just gonna go swing at him. I mean, he can only do 4 damage next turn, and I still keep my counterspell ready. Because next turn I can like bounce the Momentum Breaker to get rid of all of his field. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. He doesn't do much there. No, I feel like he has some counter spell still, so I'm not gonna play this one. Yeah, this is the moment where I'm counters play. This was the moment I was waiting for. So now he definitely only has less damage. This one costs 4 mana, so he cannot just turn it around that easily. So yeah, he can deal 4 damage to me, and I'm gonna clear his field next turn, while dealing a lot of damage to him. He's still not drawing any lands. Okay, he must be really unlucky, honestly. I feel bad, a little bad for him. A little. Just a little. Stormchaser's Talent, very nice. Okay, let's try this one first. It goes through. So now I'm playing Momentum Breaker. That's the one he's probably gonna counter. If it's a Spell Pierce though, I can pay the cost. Okay. He's gonna tap one of my creatures. Is he gonna sacrifice the Cecil Dark Knight, which is draining him? Yep. Figured. So here I can also just trade, so he can probably not attack that easily. I can for 4 mana get my Accumulate Wisdom back and draw a lot of cards. That's probably, like, not probably, that's the idea that I'm gonna go for. And what I really need to remove is Kaito, so I hope to draw my Firelord Zosen at some point, so I can get rid of the board and then remove from his deck the Kaitos. Oof. He actually got rid of it. Ooh. This one lets me draw a lot of cards, which is nice. Scry 2 and draw. Let's hope I get something good and it's better than just using her for mana here. Okay. Right now, I really wish I would have gotten this before, because now I cannot play it. Like, I really am not allowed to draw this right now. Let's just play this. Get this. I can still get 1 life back from this one if anything goes wrong, but I hope to get something. Yeah, okay. We pass the turn here. He thinks he can kill me, but then I'm just gonna use the Momentum Breaker. But yeah, now we know that the Firelord Zosen is on the bottom. There it is. Come on! If he got a Kaito, I'm doomed. Surprise! I gained 1 life! Not expecting the blue-white mill combo. Feels amazing, man. Yeah. I mean, I don't really mill. I'm just somehow holding on, drawing a lot. Oh, finally, something I can remove this Floodprone Stoner with. I liked it with Quenchia more, because that will make sure that I get this. Alright, we start with nowhere to run. We have an It Will Quenchia to cover it. Good, then we start with this one. To draw a card, get one of my lands out. And we pass the turn here, because he can still turn this one into a creature. No, it will be tapped. I don't think... my blue-white mill combo. Yeah, he's really doomed. He has really no mana. Like, he's not drawing any... Look at how many turns passed and he still didn't draw his 4th land. I think he's only waiting for it. The 4th land. So, I feel it, so Arius. Like, sometimes you're just doomed. I'm holding on with 1 HP. Oh, guys, that was a game. That was a game. Okay, I need my Rise of Sulzin to get rid of his Kaitos. And probably these ones are better than the Feet of Swarms. But yeah, so Arius. And honestly, congrats to your win. I honestly have to say, for a blue-white deck is a challenge. I have tried some myself, and I honestly am unsatisfied with them. So if you can build a really good deck, so Arius, congrats. Not an easy feat to achieve. Nowhere to run, very nice. Yeah. Just like you to her to think, yeah. Okay. Ha. Let's go for 2 for them for now. I need to remove 4 of my cards, but what do I remove? I mean, I added 2 drawings, so I can remove 2 Rolling Dragon Storms. Okay, I added 4 Bitter Tree for the Feet of the Swarm. Yeah, I guess I will just remove my Bouncer. It's fine. Like, it is always a tough decision, but I just looked at it. And if you can force to react. He lost when he, in response to his upkeep, when I shoot Mist Ruswish. He just got and I just draw. Yeah, I get you. Demi has an easier time since it can do res or haste, but blue-white isn't bad either. No, it is not bad, it's just... I feel like it's very, very hard to play. For me it's very hard to play, let's say this. Wow, he starts with a Restless Reef. Ooh, he knows my hand now. That's a bit sad, but then again, whatever he takes, I can get it back with my Nowhere to Run. So... Don't hit your land drops in the control. Yep, you are totally right. Like, for example, right now, I did hit my land drop, but next turn might be harsh. Which is why it's very important that I get my Boomerang Basics back. And I hope to get my land drop next turn. That's why I understand when some control players decide to go for 26 lands. Because in control, even though you have some low ability spells and all, you still need to draw your lands. Like, if I don't draw a land this turn, I would have been pretty doomed. So here I will just pass the turn. I have nowhere to run to anything annoying and into the Quenchia, and he knows that. Mm. Yeah. So here I did force him out. I mean, he is drawing his lands, so he is a way better deck in hand this time, I guess. And I'm probably just gonna force a counter spell from him here, but I just don't wanna get hit by the Floodprince Donor or allow him to get a free Kaito out. Then again, if he now plays it, then it is what it is. I tried to prevent it. Yeah, I figured he would do that. Will he do the +1 ability though? Well, he did make one... Oh no, the stun counters. Annoying. Then again, I'm just gonna play 2 Storm Chasers talent, have an It Will Quench here ready, and 2 creatures that can threaten to kill the Kaito next turn. Yeah, that's always an option. I was also considering that in this current meta. It's just not so bad, honestly. So here the reason why I'm blocking with an Otter is I don't want him to get the Surveil 2 and draw a card ability from Kaito. Okay, let's make him lose more mana, right? No, it just feels bad to use a counter spell when you cannot really counter the things. Yep! I mean, that is a possibility now because they got so much stronger thanks to the... what was it called? The Earthbending.
I've trained with the best.
Myrex was a really good card. I mean, I'm on 20 life. I'm gonna try to get my Boomerang basics back here. To draw a card. If it forces him to play his last spell, whatever it is, then it shall be. But this way I can draw a card. I need one more land, so for my Rise of Sosin to go ham. It seems like he has no enchantment destruction. Sadly I didn't draw a land, but still good card draw. My 2/2 will just run into nothing, so I guess I have to pass here. What does he have? A removal spell. He pays 3 life. Alright, if you pay that much life. Like, the good thing is, thanks to his Cecil, he will still keep losing a lot of life. So, he is in a pretty bad spot. If he didn't draw a counterspell next this turn, and I get my land, then the Rise of Sosin is gonna really rack up his tempo. Like, we were talking about some control, like land differences. Right now, there's another difference that we have to point out. The card advantage. I have 4 cards in hand. He has 1 card in hand. He could have, honestly, but I feel like he wants to try to bait me with his Restless Reef. Oh no, never mind. He just drew his next card thanks to Kaito. He might have a counterspell now. Then again, I'm ready to challenge him. Show me what you've got. A Lucky Box Topper counterspell? Oh my god! No way! Yeah, okay. I got too greedy here, I guess. I didn't expect that. Oh, I really didn't expect it. Yeah, here I now need to stop it so I can block some damage next turn. He actually had a counterspell Box Topper. Wow. Ah, Lucky Box Topper here. I was greedy, I have to point it out. It is true. I could have just adjusted my damage here to get rid of the Kaito forever. But... and have some blockers for the next turn. But I decided I wanted to go for it. And I paid the price. Alright. 4, 8, 10, 11 damage. So I need to block one of the 4 damage guys. Oof. You play it was getting countered, so doesn't. Yeah, you're right. For my enchantments, one of them. But the thing is, the progress trigger would have triggered, making my otter stronger to get rid of the Kaito.
Your secrets didn't stay hidden for long.
But now with the Kaito on his side, he has an advantage over me. And I think this one I won't be able to recover. Okay, he's got way more removal spells now. Yeah. I mean, I cannot even get another Firelord Sulzin or even play it if I got it, so it's whatever. I think this one is lost here. Yeah, let's just go to game 3, where we have the player 1 advantage. All right. I mean, he has a lot of removals, but the -2/-2 won't work on the Fear of Isolation. He has no graveyard removals. So this one, draw. I have 8, 12, 14 draw, which is totally fine. No, this is just too costly right now. No, I mean, it's control, it's slow going anyways. We just play 61. We risk it for the biscuit. He did adjust his deck perfectly here. Okay, this is a terrible hand. Okay, we have 2 lands. Yeah, this looks fine. Goodbye, Firelord. Sulzin. Blue, Stormchaser's Talent. We go offensively here in this matchup. Once again. This one sadly comes top, but then again we can play Boomerang Basics first. Maybe we get a land that we can play. Okay, he paid 2 life. Is he gonna get rid of my... Ooh, a duress. Okay, will he take my Katra advantage? Yeah. Because this one comes slow. And another Resosusin. Guess I paid the price for being greedy. I didn't expect him to come out with a duress now. I mean, it's basically a free spell on my hand, because all of my enchantments are basically my creatures as well. Spyglass, Siren. Okay, I need to look for land with my Accumulate Wisdom. I mean, the Restless Reef is not bad, but it's kinda too slow for me right now. Okay. Maybe we will have the same issue that he had on the very first game. It also took me quite a lot to end that game at that point then, but... Well... Oh my god, don't tell me you have so many cards in hand and no land. Again? No, he does have a land. Well... He stuck them both up now. Okay, we keep looking for lands with the Accumulate Wisdom. Said we have to give up the Momentum Breaker, but it's fine. We now have... Yeah, actually we can trade here and then use the Bitter Triumph to get rid of the other one. Clear the field. Okay, he doesn't wanna. That's fine. He knows about my Bitter Triumph, so he's probably just still thinking about what to do. Okay, Restless Reef. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get rid of one of them. If he plays a counter spell to that, that's fine for me. The sooner I get rid of it, the better. If I use that ability, he's probably just gonna go and use the Tishana's Binder here. So I'm gonna force him to flash her early by attacking now. Let's see what he does. I also see a world where the Soulstone Sanctuary is actually a good card. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass here. It is mana inefficient, but I just wanted to force the Tishana's Binder out without an ability on the stack. I can at any point just use the Agna Kella to discard my Stormchaser's Talent now and draw another card. Like, my mission right now is to draw the lands for my Rise of Sozin. If I manage that, it would be great. I do have a feeling that he might have a Kite or something like that on the hand. I feel like he does not. Alright. That's 8 damage. Okay. I need to use my otters now to defend myself, which is not really what I wanted to. Okay, now I have 4 of them. I can use them to draw cards next turn. Right. Otter number 1. Otter number 2. Funny, I have exactly 4 Stormchaser's Talent there. Yeah, being greedy and going to 61 was a mistake here. I think I need to upgrade to 26 lands after this standard one, but I'm still not gonna give this. No, the Deep Cavern Bat, really? Goodbye, Firelord Sozin. Number 2. I only have 1 more remaining, but I still need to draw the land, so this is really awful. This hit me hard. Well, what can I do now? I can use 2 otters to kill the Binder here. Never mind. Now it would cost me 3 of them. I'm still gonna die from this. If I don't, I need to block 2 of them. Yeah, bad decisions are getting punished after all. Yeah. GG! I felt the punishment of the lands after going to 61, I guess. Was a very bad decision. The Firelord Sozins were, I think, too greedy after all. If I just played with the Fear of Isolation, I might have been having a better chance. Then again, the Dimir is the hardest matchups for me. I deck playing Sorcery Speed Removal. Have you tried doing Deadly Cover Up instead of Sozin since it's a turn faster? I mean, the thing is I also don't have the materials to craft it, right? So you're right in a way. My idea is I just am greedy and like the Firelord Sozin because it's, you know, Firelord Sozin. I'm an Avatar fan. I'm really hyped about this card. And you're totally right. Like, normally I wouldn't have to worry about it. But then again, I do not have any more crafting materials. I already crafted the Avatar deck. And this deck, to where it is, like the other parts, for example, some of the lands and the 4th Stormchaser's Talent and all. So it wasn't that easy to craft it with the amount I have, right? What is this one? Whenever an opponent casts a spell with mana value 3 or less, this creature deals 1 damage. Okay. That one needs to go. Ouch. Oh, a burning deck it is. Oof. This is gonna hurt. Ouch. I guess I have to do this. While it will hurt again, because it is on the field. I need to get rid of this Razorkin Needlehead because I draw a lot of cards. And that's gonna drain me too much. Too much! Try the X Sweeper to where it gets the creature under mana value X. Oof. And now he has the Oge attack. You know what? I'm just gonna bounce it because it's an expensive card. And easier to handle this way. And since I didn't draw a land, I'm gonna play this one, hopefully drawing a land. Yep, there it is. Feed the Swarm is too expensive here, life-wise. Now you can trade the Stormchaser's Talent for the Clockwork Percussionist. Okay, he decided to do this Art Brush. Hopefully not a land, please not a land. Nice, it's not a land. Let me see what I draw. Nice. I can get rid of it before I get a damage. Boom, baby. It cost me all my mana though, but that's totally fine. So yeah, now he's probably gonna play it again, but it's whatever. 2. Okay. I'm gonna pay for life to get rid of that one. Nowhere to run. So, yeah, Day of the Black Sun, maybe. The other ones, probably not. But we'll see about that. Oof. Okay, I'm pretty close to die here now. Holy. Oh gosh, guys, this is so close now against red. Wouldn't have trusted it. But now we've got a momentum breaker. Okay. Well, I would really love to steal some damage. I already got the Momentum Breaker 1, so I can only do that next turn now. No! He got a Burst Lightning. Damn. He actually burned me to death. Okay, he has a lot of burns. Defeat the Swarm is definitely too expensive here. I feel like having 2 of them is nice. Yeah, let's try it this way. Maybe I should have put one of the Rolling Brainstorms out, but we'll see. We do not need another land right now. Scrying it down. In this case you can use... I mean, there's a cheaper version in Aang as well. Something about Ruinos Waterbending, I think it was. That's also always an option, right? Okay, I've got a lot of good cards now. I like that. Oh. Yeah, just gonna pass here. The moment he attacks with this creature, I'm just gonna flash into nowhere to run. Oh, actually... Wait, what was it? 3 or less, yep. This one is gonna go into exile anyways. I'm gonna play Legend of Kuruk right now. I'm gonna scry to draw a card. Oh, I'm very close to Rise of Sozin actually. That's why I'm keeping it, because I can soonish cast it and it could make a turn around in some way. Okay. So I will take 1 less damage, that's why I'm using it this way already. Yep, and now scry 1, draw a card. Do not need the land now, since I already have more than enough. Yep. I will take that 1 damage as well. Good thing I casted a Bitter Triumph here. That way. It did cost me some life, but I got rid of the second one that saved me 2 life in a way. Ooh, another Nova Hellkite. Okay, annoying part is they have haste. So, next turn he will probably come flying for 4 damage again. And I should have looked for a way to play this sooner, because now I could get my Kuru killed just by playing this. Which is not really nice. I need a Bitter Triumph. Well, Momentum Breaker better than nothing, right? Okay. Well, let's make him discard a card. Best thing I can do at this point. He can play it and even get one of my spirits away. That's frustrating. Then again, the Momentum Breaker is still great because they give me life back the moment I hit him. You've got to be kidding me. He's got a 3rd one in his hand. Wow. Now that's some damage. And the good thing is they're all gonna go away, which means it's hard for me to remove them with the Rise of Sozin, as well as with my Momentum Breaker. Huh. I mean, he's gonna deal 4 damage to me. I can gain 2 life. I guess that's fine. Using the Kuruk to draw cards again. Because I still have 2 mana for Momentum Breaker. Best thing I can do right now. Do not need this, and this is also a bit wrong here. Sad, we didn't do the Bitter Triumph. A Bitter Triumph would have been nice here. We've got only 1 so far. Yep. He's gonna come in for 4 damage. I mean, I could negate it now, but next turn I will get 3 life. So I feel like it's better to wait for next turn then. Okay. Storm Chaser talent to get the other one from my graveyard back. Sounds nice. Restless Reef comes top. So first of all, we need to get rid of his Nova Hellkite on the field. So we are gonna play this. Then we are gonna attack with these. That's 5 damage. We can gain 3 life, sadly only. I play this one, pay for mana, and it's gonna not be fast enough. I pay 2 mana twice to gain 6 life. Okay, this is the plan. This is the only way to survive. Momentum breaker it is. Yeah, figured he would do that. Had another one. Wait, 2 and 4 is exactly 6. Oh, I survived with 1 HP! Giving up all my... No, I'm not dead! It's 4 damage. I'm not dead! I cannot kill him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sadly, I couldn't get enough creatures for Avatar Kuruk. I can do 4 mana. Bitter Triumph. And... let me see what I... -3 is not gonna protect me though. It doesn't seem like it. 1, 2, 3, 4... no. They have haste, that's the sad part. Wait. But he can only play 1 with his mana. I still have 1 out, guys. I still have 1 out. The Bitter Triumph, discarding the Rise of Soulsin to get rid of the Nova Hellcat that comes in right now. No, he cannot. He just needed 1 more land. Yeah, Warp cost 3 mana, not 2 mana. He needed 1 more land. If he has a land, he wins. I give him that. If not, I win because of my army. 1 HP, guys! This could be it. No! He drew the land! You've got to be kidding me. He takes the win. In the moment he needed the land the most, he drew it. If it wasn't for the land, be it some kind of creature that doesn't even have haste or anything like that, I could have won. I'm too greedy with the Soulsins. The Firelord Soulsin is too greedy for me. I guess I need to remove them. They are just too expensive, I guess. I just like them in general, but yeah. For board wipe and black, they're just too expensive. You wanna tell me this, are... Yeah. Yeah, sometimes that's the thing. The thing is, it's just as you said, it's like very expensive against any kind of normal decks. Like the ramping decks with Oroboid and all already escalate in turn 3 and 4, for example. So right now I feel like if you wanna go for such a deck, maybe either Esper, so you can play split up, or just hard way going for just a hard way of going some other black board wipes that are just way cheaper. Just like you said, Soarius. Maybe that's the better choice. It's the safer choice at least. I could do a white-black lesson deck even, that wouldn't be bad either. Alright, let's try to get some kind of wins here, at least. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, this one comes in tapped, and I feel like we just really removed this creature. I'm just confused. So he has a Rabbit Cleric and then a Cat Soldier. I feel like it's some kind of cat life gaining deck, but don't see where it's good here though. I'm gonna play the Gran now, and well, it cost me 3 life. Goodbye, Crusader of Odrich, for whatever you can do. What can you even do? Okay, it's the number. It's a strong creature with numbers. Ooh, the Qatar Commando to get rid of my enchantments. Not bad, honestly. Which means I cannot play Legend of Kuruk until he activates his ability. Well, finally speaking, yeah, finally. He decided to do this. Great, I can play my Legend of Kuruk. Okay, Feeder Swarm is expensive. At this point it will quench us a bit late anyways. Oh, I'm super damn annoying. Okay, this feels really awful. I feel really awful for doing that to him. Let's see, what do I draw? Rise of Sultan. This one can give me info against him for the rest of the game. Sounds fine to me. Great, and I haven't drawn a single land yet, so I'm gonna draw another time. I still no land. But now all my spells go cheaper. That's why I like one. Maybe I should swap the Rise of Sultan for the -2/-2 board vibes. Sad, it makes it more expensive now. Well, here it is. Here we've got Kuruk. Let's just make him discard a card. Cool, that's a annoying card. I'm gonna draw 3 cards in his turn, creating another spirit. Will we maybe get Kuruk's ability to gain an extra turn? Will the enemy even allow it is the question. I feel like no, but... let's see. I'm not gonna play the Nowhere to Run on purpose, so I really wanna get to it. We need a lot of creatures. We have the mana, so we just need the creatures right now. Let's play Secrets of Bloodbending instead of Field's Burst. Secret of Bloodbending. That's such a tricky card as well, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 here and 6 lands. So we are on 13. 14, 15 with all the things that come, right? No, the token already came. Next turn we can do it. If he allows us, is the question. Then we could get the extent of Avatar Kuruk before even getting the Fire Lord Souls into attack. That's sometimes in my control to force them into bad attacks. Ah, you mean the 4 mana just to make them to get some creatures removing or some creatures tapped, right? Now I get it. I thought you were like talking about the Waterbend 10, you know? Oh, so 4 end the turn. Yeah. Please don't surrender. Junior, proceed. Please, let me get a waterbend. I just want to waterbend 20 once. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ah, we're still short. He's not. Oh shit! I forgot to play this. I'm so stupid. Oh well. Let's do this. This one has to set the target, right? Let's just play a bunch of spells. I'm ready to risk it. If he has a board wipe, he has it. Oh wait, look at this. 85 cards. What is this? Yeah. That's not a good deck. Five, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I just want to get the Kuruk ability out, you know. I'm just greedy. I mean, oh, and this one. So all my spells are cheaper now. Do I have it now? 10, 13, 14, 15. 15. This, and this, and this. There we go. I think he also gets that I just want to use it once. And he wants to see it himself, I guess. That's why he's giving me it. He's so nice. Alright. Let's go! We got it! Waterman 20. Take an extra turn after this one. Oh, very great. Black. We remove the creature. We got it. I'm happy. Just having to activate it is nice. Yep. Yeah, next turn. Oh no, I get an extra turn right now, so. Ah! We got the extra turn! Oh, this is nice. I should say, very nice of him. Cringiest. What would be better than an extra turn? Yeah! You really wanna make me into secret blood bending. Okay, I don't think I need a fire Rise of Souls in against him. I don't think I need to swap anything from my deck actually. I mean, I could get the Kaito in, but hell. Well, sorry, sadly as I put my deck in, I cannot change it right now. But I could change it afterwards. So, if you're really interested in seeing it, let's just make it like this. If I see you in any of my other streams, I'm gonna edit my deck into the bloodbending. So that you can see it live. Sounds like a plan? So if you follow me or if you just be in one of my next streams, I'm just for you gonna get the bloodbending in. For one or multiple, for one day, for one full stream. For one stream, I'm just gonna play your bloodbending card. Like, not only your card, but in that deck, you know. Is he just gonna play lands? I feel like I broke his mind last game. Because of the way I played it. Should have played Watery Grave into Legend of Kuruk here, but whatever. So Zarius, do we have a deal? Did you hear what I meant? If you come to my next stream, any of my next streams, and tell me, hey, you promised me something, I will start playing the Bloodbending one. Just for you. Just check it up. Tuesdays and Sundays normally. Today was more of a special day. I mean, I'm not gonna force you, I'm just giving you the opportunity, you see? Yeah, I am a Magic streamer. I focus on Magic. So, normally Tuesdays and Sundays. Oh, Massacre Worm. Okay. Wow, that one would have killed me if I got my Kuruk out early. Oh my gosh. My Fetus Swarm costs so much life. Ouch. Well, in that case, I'm kind of sorry to disappoint you, but I am a Mythic player. I actually can't, because Defeat the Swarm was more like added for the Izzet decks. You see? I met recently a lot of Izzet decks, and in the normal black deck you have like no chance at all to... oh, there is another enchantment in Defeat the Swarm, to like another black thing to get rid of Defeat the Swarm? I didn't know. Alright, then I take it all back. I have to see that card, I guess. Haven't seen it or forgotten it. Or not, didn't know it existed, I guess. Alright, we have 8 damage, 9, 10 damage next turn. We cannot kill him. And our Kuruk gone. Figured. One and two here, but it's fine. Withering Torment. Alright, I gotta check that one. Cool. I do not need any more lands right now. I mean, I'm not trying to get the other thing again. I'm gonna make him discard a card. And we'll see if we can maybe finish it right now. Let's see. This costs 2 mana. And I do not have enough mana to get the Restless Reef in set. I wanted to get the Restless Reef in as well. So here 4, 5, 6 damage so far. Depending on what Grunt draws, or even more. If he would get another Massacre Worm in, that could kill me, honestly. Let's make him discard another card, because we can. And we keep 2 mana for it. Will Quenchia, and next turn should be over. Okay. He gains 1 life. Yeah, he's just playing random cards at this point. I just... 1? Yeah, and then it's enough. 1 spell is enough. Perfectly down to 0. Let me just check that. And... well, at least we get 1 win. At least we got 1 win today. Oh boy. Now I still have 1 more game to go, but... damn. To think it went better in the best of 1s, but in the best of 3s it's going this bad, this Ozai one. I should have played with the Avatar Aang, I guess. How late are we? Oh, it's already 0 o'clock. Right. He had lethal with just Reef activation too. Has no hand smoother either too. That's why. Yeah. I mean, I feel like this control deck isn't bad, but it's just not good enough. That's why Izzet is dominating so hard. That's why there is no less than Izzet one. I think with the inspire, like with the cheaper board wipe for -2, -2, it might be possible. Okay, this guy seems to be one of the artifact players, artifact enchantments players, which is actually a very good matchup for us. So I'm already getting rid of 2 of his cards just by playing my Nowhere to Run onto him. I know, I feel awful. Okay, he doesn't play anything. I will play my Stone Chaser talent now. I have my Edward Quenchia, so I will just pass here. Oh boy. I hope I'm not dragging too much out from you. Okay, he just plays a land and nothing else. Maybe he did get a bad hand, or he's just waiting for what I'm doing. Like, I'm really curious what he's doing now. Let's see. Okay. Scrying is also not bad. Nope, we do not need that land right now. Not our Boomerang basics, that's nice. Now I have no interaction though. I feel like he's gonna try to flash something in right now, right? No? He has 4 mana available and he does nothing with it? What is his plan? A one-shot? Huh. Ooh. Yeah, the decision is difficult. If he takes the nowhere to run, he has the ward protection, but if he takes the Storm Chaser talent, I can always get rid of it. He should have taken the nowhere to run here. I'm gonna cast Defeat the Swarm onto the creature now, paying 1 life, getting rid of 2 cards from him again. And thanks to him taking the Storm Chaser talent, I get another Otter for free. Just by removing a creature from him. Yeah. Wait. I just saw it and I was like, sure, do it. I'm not gonna waste my counterspell on this. He forgot to know where to run. I think he really didn't know. I feel horrible now. A little bit. Oh, let's make him discard a card as well. He's like, why did it not work? I feel horrible. Sorry, mate. The nowhere to run really annoyed him. You could see that. So since he plays enchantments, I could still keep Defeat the Swarms here. Rise of Sultan is not necessary against him, so we can here put 2 Kaitos in instead of a Rolling Dragonstorm. Yep. I mean, I could put the Annuls in, but I like... it doesn't matter. I never remember I had to... a mono-green player send back a protection spell just to lose this to the end. Yeah, it's the same, just like right now. Oh guys, this is so greedy! But 2 Storm Chaser talent and a Boomerang basics. This is so greedy. This is so greedy. And I get rewarded, guys! I can't believe I get rewarded for being greedy. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, nowhere to run is so good. Oh, he did a good decision. He actually took the Storm Chaser talent. Not the Storm Chaser talent, the token. Wait, let's just cast the nowhere to run to be safe that his protection doesn't go off again. Just to be safe. Uh-huh. I mean, I wanna draw land, so I hope... No. 7 cards, but not my 3rd land, and he's on his 4th land already. Oh boy. Since I have 2 of them, might as well get it out, right? Yep, you were right. I was greedy. I shouldn't have been greedy here. And I'm still not drawing my land. This is terrible. I'm gonna kill it now. I was too greedy. Being greedy once is already enough. You shouldn't be greedy twice. Now he has 3 creatures and one of the creatures will get double strike next turn. So this is like the perfect moment to draw a land. Okay, I do get a land, but it's tapped. Well, I have to play my Storm Chaser talent now to defend me against the double striker at least. Yeah. Okay, he's gonna have another double striker. What's it gonna be? Okay, that's still 5-7 damage this turn. That's a lot, and I didn't keep my board wiper. I should have kept my board wiper here. Seven, 9 damage this turn even. Okay, I'm surviving with 1 HP. Yeah. Game free it is. Okay, I do want Assassin's back after all. 2 of them. And since he likes to play these enchantments so often, so I shouldn't be too greedy after all. I mean, I could have kept the Legend of Kuruk, but I feel like with Sosin it's just as fine. It is slow, but it could work. No, it's not that slow. You can start with this one tapped and pay to life, and then I will always have my Nowhere to Run ready to roll. Just hope that I get a normal land in between, so that the Realm of Ko... It's so funny, I'm playing a blue, a black with a Realm of Ko. Like really hooking together onto the Legend of Kuruk. Actually, I'm gonna wait for him to use an enchantment just to get rid of 2 cards at once. You were right, waiting. If that was your plan, you did well. Ooh, the Seam Rip. I like that because that allows me to get it back whenever he gets a creature out. I bet he doesn't know that. I will just bounce it if necessary. Just to get my own value out of it. I can even destroy it now, but I wanna try with Grungran right now. We play Grungran. We play Stormchaser's Talent. And we bounce it to draw a card. Boomerang Basic, such a great card. It's probably gonna stay in its price class no matter what happens. I'm gonna make him discard a card. And I'm actually... gonna strike him now for 3 damage. Nice, we got a land. I don't think I need this Sultan right now. That would be the land for the Zozin. My Stormchaser Talent is gonna cost me 2 mana now. But I will get rid of the Lightstalker Inquisitor. Oh, he wanted to draw a card before everything. Well, as long as it was worth for you. For you is in him, that guy. Okay, Fear of Isolation. Now we can replay it. We have such an army now. Ouch! Accumulate wisdom. But now we have 3 lessons. Everything is still dead open and low. Yeah, totally. Like, he can do shit. Good game. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I would have done 10 damage now. Alright, at least we get 2 wins. At least we got 2 wins here. Oh, but I felt awful. Well, I'm interested to go for another roll on this. But the next time I'm gonna give the chance to Aang again. So I hope to see each other on Sunday, and then we will try to play this tournament with Aang this time. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, Planetarium von Chitong. Sure. Just a moment. I'm just gonna check this achievement here. So, alright. Let's see. Withering Torment. Withering. Ah, true. Yeah, I remember now. And it only is 2 life. The cost here is the issue. It costs 3 mana instead of 2. Feed the Swarms. Yeah, you're right. It is instant speed, so it is very nice and usable. Like, in comparison to Feed the Swarm, you're right. This card, now I remember this card. This card is nice. The issue is the mana cost. You see, it costs 3 mana, and here we already have such a great mana value. You saw I was on 4 to 5 mana, and I was able to cast multiple spells at once. This one will take the ability. It has the ability of being fast, where you're right, but it's also has a weakness, being the mana cost. Of course, and that's why you only use it for enchantments that really annoy you. For example, against the blue-white Azorius control decks that we have faced today, it's very good against any kind of enchantments to use. The last player we used the Seam Rip, for example. 1 mana, so you pay 1 life, 2 mana, and you get it for free away. The Authority of Consuls, easy away. Aang's Iceberg costs 3 life, but is something that's good to remove as well. Like, in the Izzet deck, how was it? Notorious Artist or something like that. The core enchantment in the combo together with the Monument of Endurance. Easy away. True. You're right. Sorcery is minus tempo. That is true. That's why I had to decide to play Accumulate Wisdom and Rolling Dragonstorm. What I've been thinking, lesson to adjust my deck here is I've been thinking about using Daily Introduction and Reno's Waterbending. So let's turn this more into a Kuruk deck, right? So, yeah, maybe not 2. 1, 2. And the Daily Introduction. It would be very good for early play, and I can then turn it around if necessary with a Triumph Annual. One, 2, 3. Which 3 cards do I put to the side? Huh. Alright, and Waterbender. And this is also one of the things I wanted to try out. It is weaker than the Rolling Water Dragon Storm, because that one gives me on entering the field, but it has the advantage of whenever my creatures deal damage, which it's easy to do because this one is a deck based on removal, I get to get stacks, and at 4 stacks I draw cards. It's like Enduring Curiosity that has to stack up. I wanted to try it out, so I'm gonna put it in for now. And yeah, obviously we are gonna change back. Rather than Black Lessons, let's say BB Lessons. Black-Blue Lessons. So, what did I miss? So, do you not have 3 steps ahead? So, yeah, I hate playing Sorcery Speed removal, yeah, because of the tempo. The only Sorcery Speed card I have is Deadly Cover Up. Yeah. Do you have the 3 steps ahead? The 3 steps ahead. Let me just check. 3 steps. I have 2 of them here. Offline, like in real life, I sadly have none of them. But yeah, that's also a great card. It has counterspell ability and draw cards. It's such a good card. The reason why I don't like Daily is it has to be a permanent. True, but the profit is you can sideboard it. But it is a sorcery again. Then again, I just decided to put it in now because I want to try it as a lesson deck right now. You see? That's why Gran and the Daily. Maybe I can put in 4 Grans, which is also great for drawing and all. We go to 4 Grans. We play maybe only 2 of them. We have 1 Renus Waterbending. No, wait, we removed the annuals, so maybe we play 3 still of them. Wait, Bitter Tree and Fetus Swarm, no. Yeah, this is fine. Maybe I should play Kaito in the main deck as well. It's a nice bouncing guy. Just a little bit of adjustments before ending everything. Okay, maybe let's play 3 Gran because they are legendary. And 2 of them. And I somehow want to get the Kaito in. So what did I miss? Less flexible. Yeah, well, but if we turn it around, Duress is more like non-creature spells. So you cannot choose anything either. In that aspect, I think, like, what was it? Pitiless Plunderer? Plunderer. I probably have it not collected, right? Pitiless? Did I write it correctly? Is it way older then? I guess it's too old then. It's a higher hit chance since non-creatures are easy to hit. I mean, it depends, but you're right in a way. I mean, there is a lot of non-creatures, like artifacts and all. No, I'm like right now looking for let's just go with this. Remove blue. I'm actually looking for a black card with discarding ability, but I think it already got out of standard, which is why I'm not finding it. Or I just saved the name wrong. Let me just get out of this deck for a moment. And we go here into new deck. A Plunder. In black. Maybe not collected. Pitiless. I'm still not finding it. Give me a moment. Pitiless Plunderer MTG. No, that was the wrong card. I wasn't looking for that one. discard. MTG card. Let's see. Nope, nope. I saved the name wrong, so I'm like looking for it right now. It's funny that the Bitter Triumph is here, because it's not really a discard card. Well then, where is it? One moment, guys, I will be answering your chat in a moment. I just really want to know what the name of that card was. I remember it was CMC2. Like, I'm just not sure which form it was from. Okay. Let's just look here, I guess. Here, advanced search, black, discard. Alright, 52. 52 is the results. I'm like, I really want to know which card it is now. What? That was all of them? Maybe because it was not discard but exile. Let's just see. Exile. If it is in exile, then that's just my mistake, I guess. No, still not. No, it's also not here. I seem to really have forgotten the name of it. Okay, I remember it was black and CMC2. And it was a non-creature card. But I'm more of that. I also remember the image of that card, but I just don't remember the name or apparently the ability. I thought it had something to do with hand discard or hand exile, but that's also not the case. I mean, I remember Check for Traps. That was a very nice discarding card, which has gone out, but that was not the card that I was looking for right now. I'm sorry, everyone who's waiting for anything to be answered. It's just that it's bugging me so hard right now that I really want to find it out. I really thought it was something with plunder and everything, but... Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's bugging me so hard. And I still can't find it after all looking through all these black CMC cards. True, Long Goodbye is also such a great card. Such a great card for a control deck. it was such a good card back then. But I'm starting to give up hope. No, it used to be standard legal, but it rotated out, I think. I'm not 100% sure. It's not Pitting Needle or the Osei Cruelty, because that's also a very expensive one. No, it was... I think it was something that said that you look into an opponent's hand and exile a card from it, but that's all I remember from it. And the picture, of course. Rankless Prank sounds... I mean, if you can guess it, it would be great. I still haven't found it. Damn, I must have passed through it. Or did I... No, it was 2 mana CMC. Okay, let me see what you... Sort by Orth of Colors. 2 drops. It's sorcery speed. That's all I can think of. Rankless Prank. Rankless Prank. Nope. That's not the card. Okay, black, this time it's a bit more cards. And has something to do with hand. Let's see if I can find it. I mean, if I cannot find it now, I'm just gonna pass it. Maybe I will run over it again, but... Really thought it had something to do with the hand. No, I just can't find it. I thought like that was one of the best cards. Soul Search. No. How should I say it? It was... something... Maybe from the form maybe I should look into the products. Maybe it's one of those. Let me see. I think it was from X. Let me just check the formats I did play. I think it was in Ixalan, so maybe it is not out after all. Let me just check here real quick. Sort by Lost Caverns of Ixalan, black, even the not collected one. I think it was from Ixalan. Uncommon. It was an uncommon. That I'm also sure of. Okay, it's not from Ixalan. Then if it's not from Ixalan, no, rarity set. Maybe it was from D&D. Okay, it was not from D&D. What was the set after D&D? It wasn't from Ixalan. Maybe I can go here for all uncommons away from Ixalan. Black and CMC2 uncommons. Let's see. Maybe I can find it this time. I remember seeing it in MTGA Arena at some point, so it might still be in here, just not in the form that it used to be. I'm just checking now. Ha! Pilfler! Finally, from Dominaria. Target opponent reveals their hand, you choose a non-land card from it that player. Ah, it was a non-land card after all. But why didn't it show up in this card? Pilfer. Ah, that was the one. I'm sorry guys, it took me so long, but I really needed to find that card out. I was just... What was the card that I was looking for? It was this card. I remember this image whenever someone was getting something from my hand. But here we have multiple weaknesses again. It's sorcery, 2 mana, and... No, it's actually very strong because it says a non-land card, which is everything. This card was... That's why it was used so often. Now the question is... If we are going here... I'm just checking now. It should be not allowed, right? Yeah, it's not standard. That's why it wasn't shown here. Normally turn 2 you want a stronger play than this card. Normally, yeah. Yeah, you're totally right. Like, this cards like these, I just use them in best of 1 matches. Like, in best of 1 matches, you shouldn't use them. Yeah, I know it's Pilfer, but the thing is, here I have set the deck into standard. That's why it's not showed, because Dominaria already rotated out of the format, right? That's standard for you. So, but yeah, you're right. In a way, you're right. On the other side, I'm pretty sure not. Like here you can see the format, not legal formats. And Dominaria is here. See you see? And if he used it against you, either it's your settings or something wrong. But this is the format legal for standard. Here it's set on, yeah, I can just write it again if you want to, but Piffler. And I had it collected. Because of my standard format, it's here. I typed it in. It's not allowed in standard. It's sadly not allowed. If we go back out and I go here, okay. Pilfer? Okay, I must have misspelled it. I will readjust it then. Wait a second. But I'm pretty sure I would still not find it. Oh! What? Okay, sorry, I take it all back. It is allowed. How is it allowed? Why didn't it show up here? Huh? I'm sorry. I take it all back. You're right. I'm sorry. I take it all back. You were right there. So Dominaria... What is then the standard format still? If Dominaria is still allowed. Outlaws Founded Junction, Murders at Karlov, Lost Caverns of Ixalan, Wild of Eldraine, Bloomborough, and Dustmon. Plus the special releases from Foundation, Tarkir. It's not in the... It shouldn't be in the set though. Okay, that's why. Yeah, I missed out on Foundations. I heard it was a great set, but I missed out on it. I totally missed out on that one. That's why. Oh guys, it's getting late. I have to go early to my university tomorrow, so I have to hang up here. But then again, thanks for joining in and for being so how would you call that? So calm when I was looking for the one card pilfer. Yeah. It was a pleasure having everyone here. So Arius, if you're interested in seeing me using the blood bending, be sure to check out my next stream. The promise still stands for you, Arius. As for every other one that joined in on today's stream, thank you everyone. For those interested to follow for more, I do giveaways. You have chance to collect your points if I see you following me in my next stream. If you want further information for how the giveaway works and how to achieve getting those points and everything, check out my YouTube channel. You don't need to subscribe or anything there. You should just look for my giveaway video, so you get every information you need for the participation of it. You might still get enough points for it. Check it out for any who is interested. That's the one and only advertisement I'm doing currently. Everyone else, thank you for joining in. It was a pleasure playing Magic with you. We did reach quite a good standing rank right now. I'm number 524. And yeah, I guess since we have got enough gems, I'm gonna give it one last try. If on the weekend the traditional standard event is still up for Aang, the Airbender combo. Let's see how it does once again. And with that, I will say thank you everyone, and we see each other the latest on Sunday. Thanks for joining.